ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the Fenton Forest 4X map with seasons, with me, your farm sim God. Just joking, no, see what he is. So as always, we're here. It's been a few days, well, quite a few days now since I've actually been on this map and done any recording. As you can see, it's Monday the 11th of November, and the reason for that is that I'm getting hit with the sort of late autumn, early winter sort of bugs and germs and lurgies and depression and, you know, the seasonal affective disorder type stuff and all that, which has made it very difficult for me to function over the last week or so. So I've not done a lot, and I've not been playing as much on my computer. I haven't done as much recording as I normally would and stuff like that. In actual fact, what I probably should have done before I actually started recording this episode was watch the last one, so I actually knew what I was doing or what I was going to be doing. Right, we did the silagey stuff by the looks of it, and the fact that I've got the forage harvester over here. Now, speaking of forage harvesters, this is a good time. Obviously, this is the class forage harvester from the class DLC. But what I've also got available today in game, courtesy of the Agritechnica show in Germany, the Agritechnica show, which is a agricultural show taking place in Germany currently from the 10th of November to the 16th of November, where different manufacturers get to show off some of their new equipment that they're going to be bringing out to real life farmers in the future. And one of the things we've got released, and basically Giants have done a bit of a deal with some of the manufacturers where they've given them some mods, which people who go to their booths can get a code to download. One of those is Kemper, who are owned obviously by John Deere, who do a lot of like headers and stuff like that for various equipments. And part of the Kemper mod pack is this lovely John Deere 9700 or 9000 series forage harvester, which you can customize currently with short pipes, long pipes, or middle pipes. So you get 3 different pipe choices. As far as wheel brands go, Michelin and Mitas, wide options only. Obviously GPS is purchasable, and then a couple of different engine configs. You've got the 9700, which gives you 770 horsepower. You got the 9800, which gives you 870 horsepower, and then you get the 9900, which gives you 970 horsepower. That is a beast of a forage harvester. That is a beast. In power-wise, that is a beast of a machine. But, you know, 415 grand, it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. Compare that to like a big Crone. Obviously the one most people have got. Okay, the big Crone's got 1156 horsepower. Okay. How about the Jaguar? The Jaguar. Yeah, the Jaguar's the class isn't too powerful. 585. What about a TerraTrack? The big boy. 126. Yeah, 626. So compared to the class, which is $476,500 for 476 horses. You could get the John Deere with a heck of a lot more power for a lot less money, if you're that inclined. Now, of course, with a forage harvester, you're going to need forage harvester headers. And this is where, obviously, the mod pack comes into its own. You got the new Kemper 460 Plus, 6 meter header. You got the 345 Plus, Little 4.5 meter headers for all the different machines. You got the Jaguar, New Holland. You got the Big X, and they do one for each of the different machines. And then you got the 360 Plus, which is a 6 meter. And then you got the 375 Plus, which is a 7.5 meter wide header. And then you get the 390 Plus, which is 9 meter wide headers for the machines. So yeah, 9 meter headers, nothing bigger than that still for forage harvesting. I think 9 meters is still the biggest header in the game. It is at the moment. There may be other modded ones out there which are bigger, but as for actual giants, genuine sort of forage harvester headers, 9 meters is still your kind of upper limit. And what else did we get? Well, with the rest of the Agritechnica stuff, we got the Fieldmaster 20, which is obviously a slurry tanker, slurry spreader and digestate spreader, 20,000 litre capacity. It is what it is. It's a slurry spreader. Strap it on to a, you know, needs to be attached to something. That looks like it's saying the Catros Incult. Catros. What? Is it under cultivators? Catros. Arrows? There it is. There it is. That thing. You can put on it. We also got manure spreaders. Back this way. We got the Bergman. $25,000 litre capacity manure spreader, 24 metre working width. We also have got a new trailer as well from Agritechnica, which is the Brantner Power Tube. Power Tube Plus, 22,000 litre capacity. You can extend that up with an extension to 33,600 if you so choose. Wide tyre options, Trelleborg, Michelin's, you know, the usual standard fare on that. We also got a new combine harvester, which is, I do believe, the Rostel Smash. Rostel Smash Torum 770. Got the Rostel Smash, which has a choice of miters or Trelleborg Michelin tyres. Can't really change much more on that. 12,300 litre capacity, 520 horsepower. Rostel Smash Torum 770 harvester. And it comes with a header as well in the header section, I believe. Down here, Powerstream 900, which is a 9 metre header. So again, mid-sized combine, and then I believe the last thing we got in the pack, the Agritechnica stuff. There were more mods. There are more mods available. There are more mods available to play and test at the show, at the event. However, not all of them are available to download currently. So there are certain things like there's a New Holland harvester and some tractors, and there's some stump cutters and wood chippers as well. and there's something else. Some sprayers, some sprayers that are at the show but can't be used in game, if you know what I mean. Anyway, we have got, let's find it. This is the Agritechnica mod. It is the Axion 930-960 TerraTrack. 450 horsepower tractor, or 500 if you go for the 960 option. Boom. With the lovely 3D model tracks on it from the combine harvester and forage harvesters from the class DLC. It does look a little bit weird, I must admit, because the front wheels are quite massive and the tracks are quite small. Looks a little odd. I know somebody is working on a modded version already where they're going to have basically tracks front and rear, which might make that look a little bit more sensible. But anyway, I just wanted to show you those because we have them available. And it is 9:30 at night. So I'm going to sleep till the morning, I think. Sleep till the morning. 8 hours. Midsummer. Perfect. Right. Feed the sheep. Our usual fare. Around, hit all the animals. The animal pens. But yeah, it's nice to see some new equipment coming out and Giants releasing it. It's a little bit weird that they do it like that at a show where not everyone in the world is obviously going to get access to the codes. And it's going to cause some people in the farm sim community to get a little bit snipey and a little bit snippy. Particularly the console players who I'm aware that even if they have the codes, they don't work on console. They only work for PC. So that excludes a lot of people right off the bat. Although again, not wanting to upset the console players out there, but you really may ought to think in future, for future versions of Farming Sim, just get it on PC. It'll be much better for you down the line. You won't have so many restrictions then. And of course, for PC players, a lot, if you didn't go to the show and you're like, oh, I can't get the mods, they've been uploaded to all the various mod sites. All the third-party, unofficial, non-Giants endorsed mod sites have got them and have uploaded them. So, you know, if you can work Google, you could find them relatively easy, I would have thought. I found them fairly quickly. But then again, I visit lots of different sites, lots of different groups, modding groups and stuff like that, so I didn't actually have to search too far to find them because they popped up in my news feed. The link popped up straight in my news feed, so I was just able to download it. Right, pigs are fed. Right, so it's day 4, midsummer. Wonder what we're doing today. Apart from me just sat here waffling aimlessly at the minute, having spent a quarter of an hour just waffling. Yeah, what am I going to be doing? That's a good question. I haven't even looked at the map yet, have I? Fill up the cows. them some TMR, no doubt, using our lovely little class. They're probably going to need more than that. Go grab some TMR then. I'm not going to fill the trailer right full because I don't think I need a completely full trailer. It should last a couple of days though, in fairness. Right, so let's look at the map. That's pretty much going to tell us what is occurring. Oh, scumbags. Everybody's planting cotton. Scumbags. A lot of you. That was supposed to be my get-rich scheme. So we've harvested field 3. So we kind of need to lime spread that. Right, we need to fertilise it. And then we need to lime spread it. So... where are my tractors? That's a good question. Where are my tractors? Where are my class vehicles? Rubicon, Rogator. I've lost me tractors. Lost me classes. Where are they? Are they over here? Hiding. Well, one is. Oh. 60. Lost a tractor somewhere. $660. That's a $960. Oh, he's over here, look. He's on the loading wagon. Because I was doing chaff. I was doing chaff the last time I played. I was doing chaffing. No, I did a bit of chaffing. I decided not to chaff that entire cornfield because it would have just taken forever. And I tried a couple of different ways to do it, didn't I? I tried doing it without the trailer on the back of the forage harvester, but then trying to actually windrow it and pick it all up was not easy. My windrower. If I'd used one of the slightly more cheaty windrowers, I probably could have got away with it. They're probably going to end up with quite a lot of corn being harvested this summer. Come down here, I'm going to get the fertiliser spreader. I also think grass on. Is the grass ready to mow yet? Field 8 nearly, and up there nearly. Right. We can have a look at that. Getting the old grass mowing done. take our bradle. Lovely bradle. Fertilise field 3. We'll then get the plough on it. Probably use one of the class 5000s at that point. But fertilising before I plough, I get to lock in one fertiliser state. After I've ploughed, I'll lime spread, because then at least the patchy crop failure will have gone, which will allow the lime to correctly register across the entire field. Then obviously we'll get the second coat of fertiliser put down, then we'll cultivate the field, and then obviously when we come to seed it, pre-seed it or whatever, be in prime position then. Also, I forgot to mention today, I have updated seasons to the latest beta build, which is now beta build 37. I apologise, I just took a bite of the pork sandwich. I didn't mean to do that because I was going to tell you some stuff about Seasons Build 37. For the people out there who are watching the series and aren't keeping track, obviously Seasons came out on PC a while back now, a couple of weeks, a month or so ago, a couple of weeks, several weeks ago, on the official in-game mod hub, and most people have been downloading it and playing it. What most people don't realise is that the developers have also been releasing updates fairly steadily for the mod over on their own GitLab page, as they try to fix bugs that people keep obviously finding, and as they try to implement some new features and functionality to Seasons. So the version on the mod hub is version 1. This is version 1.1.037. So we've had 37 new versions of Seasons since the one on the mod hub. If people are using the version on the mod hub, you're quite a bit behind now, and you may want to think about updating your copy of Seasons. by going to the GitLab and downloading it from obviously the developer's official site. If you are a console player, and I've seen a couple out there just this morning, in fact, actually over on Giants forums, complaining about the fact that Seasons is still showing in the mods in testing on the Giants forums, and they're complaining that it's not been released yet. Console players, I would strongly advise you, just be patient, wait, because like I say, on PC we've had 37 updates for Seasons since it was first released. That's 37 updates as they've found bugs, found problems, tried to fix things, tried to add new things, tried to balance things. If you rush Seasons on console and rush them to release it, the version that gets released you will be stuck with forever. Understand? They're not going to be able to update it and fix issues on console like they can on PC because of Sony and Microsoft's restrictions on custom scripts. When Seasons releases on console, it's one and done. They get to release it once and that's it. So all you console players out there complaining that Seasons is still in testing, honestly be grateful that it is, because there are bugs in Seasons. As a PC player, I have found and reported numerous bugs myself. You know, I keep downloading the new version. Every time they update it, Seasons, I download it, I install it, and I play with it. And if I find any problems, I go to their site, I report it. And this is all to make it so that ultimately they make a better mod. When they fix the bugs and fix the problems, Seasons is going to be better for everybody. And I know you console players are desperate to get Seasons and desperate to play with Seasons. Just got to be patient, kids. Just got to be patient. It will be out when it's ready, you know. And like I say, you would sooner have a version of Seasons that works, you can play with, than get a version that's broken, that doesn't work, that you are stuck with. Because you're not going to get updates. Whatever state it releases in, you're going to have to live with it. And I think console people just need to be a bit mindful of that. If they rush it out and it's got the bugs and problems that the PC version currently has, you're going to be stuck with them for life. Right, we'll head back to the farm. We'll switch up to one of our 5,000 Xerion 5000s, and then we'll go and we'll plough field 3. I might hook this guy back up to the loading wagon actually. Am I gonna? No, I'm not gonna load in wagon, am I? I'm gonna bale. We're gonna bale collect. We've got our fancy new baler. Yeah, we've got our fancy new baler. Use. In anger for the first time. We'll probably get this guy hooked up. Starts to get a bit framey around here. Yeah, I know it doesn't look great now, the fact we got a Fenton baler on the back of a class tractor, but this is the high density baler, isn't it? it is. It's somewhere. Yeah, high density baler. Well, 6,000 litre bales are standard, which is 2,000 more than a regular baler. It's also pretty quick. Worth having. Worth considering. I don't think I've got a class baler that compares to that. Let's have a look, shall we? 4,000 litre, 20 kilometres. No. Oh. There's a modded version of the F5300. I could probably boost that a bit if I really, really wanted to. I could go in and do a custom edit on that to boost it up a bit. Got the John Deere big packs, which are very cheap balers. But yeah, we've probably got this bad boy. We'll take him up. We'll take him up to field 8. As I say, we'll get the mower to do some mowing. We'll get some bales made. Lovely sunflowers, look. Do look pretty, I must admit, when they're like that in the summer. When they go a bit brown and manky, they don't look quite as nice. Let me be the first to say that. When they go brown and manky. Might park the baler up here actually, after we finish baling, because the mower lives up here now anyway. Let's think then. We want load course, we want field 8 mow. I got field 8 mow. Field 8 9-metre mow. Point. Where on this field? I think it's at the top, isn't it? Of course, sir. Good. Right, let him carry on doing what he's doing. Pipe in. Go get our Zerion. One of the Zerions. Off the old mini hood. Go fetch a plough from down the bottom. Lovely machines. Lovely machines. picked up. Good look. Yeah, chaffed a little bit of the edge of that field. I did chaff a little bit of the edge of that field. But that shows you where I need to come with the paint tool once I've harvested the field. Get it to match field 3 over here. Because if you're doing forage harvesting, you don't want to be picking up the grass as well. You don't want to be chaffing the grass as well with the same header. Change the wheels, so I've got front wheel steer only. I don't want all wheel steering when I'm ploughing. Get a screenshot of the thumbnail. I think that will do it. Been having some issues just lately. I don't know whether it's because I've been doing that silly thing again where I've been turning off my OneDrive when I've been playing, but I notice if I disable OneDrive, none of my screenshots that I take in-game save. I don't use the Steam screenshot function to take me screenshots. One thing I haven't done, haven't checked on the weed status. See this? Was it? Very wide turning circle. Now people were saying, see, I bet you wish you had all-wheel steering on now, don't you? Arguments for and against. Arguments for and against. What other news is there to tell you guys? Well, again, as I record this episode today on Monday the 11th of November, currently I'm in the process of wrapping up the County Lines multiplayer server map. We're currently in our final harvest. And we will be then selling everything, and we'll be leaving that map and that farm behind and going to new pastures. So we will be starting a brand new multiplayer map very soon. And again, if people are interested and want to play, head over to the Discord channel, which is linked below, and you will find information on how you can join the multiplayer server and play alongside me and possibly feature in my Twitch streams. Nearly got this field done. Also, I've been a little bit silly because I should have kept the fertiliser spreader, shouldn't I? Should have kept the fertiliser spreader on the tractor, because I'm going to need to do this field again before we cultivate it. I might then leave it. I might not reseed the field this year because of the whole crop rotation thing. I'm not sure what we're supposed to plant after canola. I don't want to mess up. Yeah, bye-bye.
Notification.
Bye. Not at the moment, no. Bubble's gone. Right, the mower's reached his end point. So the mower's finished mowing. Awesome. Sue, and joined by the dogs. Two of them here now, Bob and Sue. Hello, little girl. They like to watch me farming. They do. They like to chase the virtual tractors around the screen. Oh, we'll be able to get the old baler going in a second then. I appreciate we've probably reached the end of this episode. It's getting a bit long. I'll probably get the bales done off camera then. Spare you guys that. Ding. Go find the baler. Eight. Activated. Speed-wise, you can go. Not really. Terribly forced. Move him down to the bottom. Hopefully he's going to do grass and he's not going to do hay. Bit dry though, doesn't it? Good. Looks like he's doing grass. Shall I carry on? You sir should have stopped. I've been sat there running my fuel down for ages. What we'll do is we'll save the big field for another time. Right, well on that note, as Matey is doing his level best, Why is he missing bits? Why are you missing bits, dude? I have no idea. But anyway, I've been CYDE. Thank you for watching today's episode of the Fenton Forest 4X map with seasons. I'll see you all again next time. But for now, from me, it's goodbye.